What up guys, Andrew with NoExcusesTV here. It is roughly like 12 degrees outside, it's super cold, and it gets me in the mood to build a fire. And so it got me to thinking about Biolite's new fire pit that they're coming out with this May. They had about 2.5 million people back it, not people, they raised about $2.5 million. It's on pre-order right now for about 200 bucks, and it has me asking the question, is it worth it? Now don't get me wrong, Biolite makes a bunch of amazing products, and I have a bunch of them. I love them. I love having to not worry about carrying your fuel, and you just go and use the wood or pine cones or burn whatever. But when we start talking about a big fireplace or a fire pit or having something where you sit around a fire, I'm wanting something specific. Now, you cooking on it and being able to have dual fuels is amazing. Well, that's really smart. I like that. But at the same time, if I'm wanting a fire pit, and I'm wanting it there for just fire pit, not for cooking, not for anything like that, but just a fire pit, I don't want to be changing wood every 5 seconds. So there's really two big things that I have problems with that really doesn't make the fire pit worth it right now for me for $200. Not yet. If I get more reviews and see more people use it, maybe. But as of right now, it's not worth it. And here's why. First thing is that one of the main things that I like about a lot of the other Biolite products is that you don't have to continuously sit there and have a charge to get the air system working, or the fan system. And what I mean is, like with the smaller products, a lot of the times the heat itself will generate the power to run the fan that can keep your fire going pretty well. On this one, however, you charge up the blowers for the fan for the fire pit, and it doesn't recharge itself. There's no internal way for it to use the heat made by the fire to turn on or to run a generator of some kind where it creates its own energy. Now, they do have the ability, their carrying case that they offer with it is solar. They have a solar carrying case which you can take. I'm sure it plugs right into the charger for the fan, charges it up, and you have no problem. I'd forget. I would forget to plug it in. I would forget that you need to have that blower already charged up every single time and not rely on the heat actually keeping it charged for me. And so that's one of the things that I'm not 100% about it. The second thing is that they brag about it being kind of a smokeless, and it's hard to do if you're not constantly tending it in a real situation. So if you have a fire pit, if you're outside, you have your fire going, the wood's on there, and there tends to be a lot of smoke because it's not burning that hot. Well, the fire pit, they claim, has a lot of air circulation, blowers on it, generating a lot more oxygen to burn, creating a hotter fire, which makes the embers get burned up, or all the soot and smoke get burned up before you have that big smoky fire that nobody likes to be around. That's awesome, but to accomplish that, you have to be burning it hot constantly. And they have an app which is neat. I kind of like, I think it's unnecessary, but I kind of like it, so on Catch-22. But it has different settings, and I don't know what setting is recommended to keep that smokeless flame, that smokeless fire. So if it's high all the time, that's the only way you're going to get smokeless. You're going to burn through the power a lot quicker, and I mean, you're having a hot fire. And a hot fire burns through wood faster, which means you're constantly adding more wood to it, which if I'm sitting there wanting to just enjoy a fire pit, I'm not wanting to change wood or add wood every 5 seconds. I want it to add a lot at the beginning, get it real big and going, and then kind of sit back and relax. If it's a hot flame with no smoke, you may have to be adding a lot of wood. So as of right now, those are the two main issues I have with it. It's a great looking product. I mean, I would love to have it. It's just not right now worth the $200 price point. So if you like this video, make sure you click that likes button. We have a ton of other videos you can look at. Hit that subscribe. We're going to be having about a video a week. We try to get them out on Mondays. Today's was not on a Monday, but we're going to continue and try to do at least one video a week with different products, different reviews, different camping trips, just different stuff we're doing related to the outdoors. Brainstorming products. What's something you want to talk about? What's something you want to see? Do you have a different idea about this product, about this the fire pit? Do you have have you seen it more? Have you seen it live? Do you know what it's going to look like, what it's going to work like? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinion. So other than that, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.